Hello, my name is Jose Andres, and she's Ceci. And our story was Raymond Ron. And the story is about a girl who is named Elizabeth, who is, all the people tell her squeaky because of her squeaky voice. She's the fastest girl in all town. She lives in Harlem, New York, on Manhattan. And the story is about, like, she is the May Day in her school, and she's always training for being the number one in the 50-yard race. She has run since she was like 3 years. She has run the 10, 20, 30, 40-yard dash. Now is the 50-yard dash. There's a girl who came to town who is named Gretchen, who says that she is the best and that she wins without practicing. That is natural abilities that she has, but that's false because when she passed, she always saw like her running and practicing for that day. She has a brother who is named Raymond, who we think has autism because of the way he acts, the thing that he gets in back, because she says that she always have to take care of him, but she never says that she has that he has a problem. And she always trains in the boardwalk of Manhattan with his brother. She always takes care of his brother, and if someone is bothering him, she always fights versus the other people for defending his brother. Finally, is the May Day, and she finds, and she wins. No, she competes versus Gretchen for the first place, and they were tied, but finally Squeaky won.
So that's just like the main summary of the story that we read. And this is the characterization chart. There are 3 main characters that are Squeaky, that's the girl that she ran, Raymond, that's her brother, and Gretchen, that it's like the main competition of Squeaky. Squeaky is really called Hazel Elizabeth Deborah Parker, but everybody calls her Squeaky because of her voice. She has skinny arms and a squeaky voice. She's a runner, she's dedicated and confident, and she's honest. By honest, I mean that at the beginning, she says that she's not the typical kind of girl that loves ballet and that girly stuff. Like, she's tough and mean, she's competitive, she's caring, she's kind of tomboy, and she's protective. Because as the first evidence that she said, all I have to do in life is mind my brother Raymond, which is enough. Like, she's the main protector of her brother, because we believe that Raymond has a disease or a sickness. We don't know exactly what it is, but maybe like Down or
because of his actions.
And Squeaky is a very competitive person. She always wanted to win. She says that I always win because I'm the best. Like, she says like she's the best in the world and nobody can ever beat her. Raymond is her brother. A funny phrase that at the beginning of the story said Squeaky is that my little brother, but as any fool can see, he's much bigger and he's older too. When I first read this, I was confused, like I didn't quite get it if he was older or younger. But after reading it several times, I get it that he's older, but because of his illness, he acts like a younger brother to her. Raymond is supportive, innocent, humble, and obedient. When Squeaky trains, that it's basically every day, Raymond is always like by her side with like the positive comments that like to support her sister so that she can be a better runner. And very specific, Raymond really didn't talk at all at the story. Only the final evidence that I put, that is good job, and he wanted to say good job. So that's when we got that he has an illness. And then Gretchen, that is at the same age as Squeaky. She's presumed, she's competitive and spoiled. And I put victim of society because she's that typical girl like in the Mean Girls movie, like she has her own squad and she believes that she like demands everything and she's like the leader. And Gretchen, as Jose Andres said, she's always like telling that her abilities are natural and that she didn't train, but we know that it's false and that she actually did train.
Yes, because in a part of the story it says, like, Gretchen said that no, I learned piano only by see it and I began to play it. But one time, Squeaky passed over her home and she saw her practicing, so that is false what she said.
Yeah, so she's kind of a liar and she wants to like fit in on society. So this is the main chart of characterization. I don't know if anyone has any comments or questions.
Maybe turn off the light so you can hear.
The light,
So it doesn't matter. Oh, the lights are on. No.
Okay, the story is like very simple, so it doesn't have like many literary elements, but it has like what will have that is setting. The story is told in Harlem, which is a neighborhood in Manhattan. And the main places where the story is told is on the boardwalk, where Squeaky goes all days and practices with his brother. On there she finds like Gretchen, all her friends, and she's always like there. With he has to be protecting his brother because he gets distracted very fast, and if she loses him, it would be very hard to fight him. Another place where this story is told is on the school. When it's in May Day, she is on there where she runs the 50-yard dash, where she wins on first place. And the team that we saw is like sacrifice, because she said like all day she goes and train for being the best. She doesn't do like ballet, she doesn't do like the normal things girls do, because she is sure that she's the best, and she sacrificed all her things for going and being number one. We can also see sacrifice in the story when she always has to go with his brother, and that she preferred to get punched like herself instead of someone is bothering Raymond.
Yes, that's what we also get as a theme, protective. She always wants, like, at one part she says that if anyone wants to talk with Raymond, they need to pass first by her. So she's like really protective and like aware of Raymond's actions. And concluding, we believe that this story was kind of simple because as the teacher told us, it was the first one, so it didn't have like symbols or anything like that. But we believe that it has a kind of message, like that family and brotherhood, it's a really important thing in life. And that even though Raymond is older than Squeaky, she always protected him. So that age is not a matter between protective in family. And that's it. Thank you.